Finally, I found a little bit more iron. Welcome back, everyone, to the second episode for week number 2 of the Minecraft Mage Rage, where we were looking for some iron so that we could finish up our buckets that we have here. It's probably getting near the end of day 2. I'm sure it's going to be getting bright soon, and I'm hoping to be able to head out as soon as the day. Ooh, I have got 8 iron. That is a perfect number to smelt up with a piece of coal. And that means I get 2 more things in there. I just did a check on my leather. I have 6 leather and I need 7 in order to make my horse armor. So my goal here is to get all 3 buckets that I need. And once I have all 3 buckets, I say I've got a bucket of water, which is technically one of the items I need. I need a second bucket of water so that I can finish up on so I could catch cod with, because I think you need a bucket of water before you could catch fish in it. So I'll get a second bucket for that, and I'll need a third bucket of water in order to put my lava, since that's the third item in there. 916. Yeah, I think I can convert these sticks into charcoal there. Okay, good. Now give me my third one. Getting lava should be straightforward enough because all I've got, I do have a lava spell. Well, let's just dump some lava there, and there you go. 1 bucket of lava. And actually, while I'm here, I might as well do a water spell. And see, there's the lava. There's that. Oh, I haven't made the other bucket yet. I was wondering, where is the third bucket? It's still iron. All right, good, good, good. We'll just collect that. Good, and we might as well get some food while we're here. Where's all my? Uh, yeah, I lost my coal for a moment there. All right, good. It's not as late as I thought it was. All right, well, good, because that means I have more daylight when it does turn daylight. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. We don't need that. Ooh, we don't need that much dirt. We don't need the andesite. We don't need the obsidian. I don't need the granite. Wood always comes in handy, which is why I'm reluctant to let go of my wood. Iron ingot. Well, I suppose if I have the wood and the iron, I might as well make a shield. Good. Never know when that'll come in handy. Sounds like something's burning out there. Oh, thank you, Daisy. Yeah, something's burning out there, all right. Yeah, okay. So, yes, it is now day 2, so I can head out as soon as I've got all of this here. I guess I won't need to. I was thinking of also cooking up the pork chops, but we'll when I've already started it, so we might as well finish that little task up. Last little thing I do. Okay, while I wait for that, I can. Oh yes, the sheep now has more wool again. Let's see. No, no creepers ready to creep up on me. Good. So let's find this. Hopefully, this will give me 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 6. Good. I should mark my entrance so that I can find it again. All right, good. I've got the pork chops. And I've got the wool, and I wanted that so I could make a banner. And to make the banner, I need... I know I get rid of my sticks, and then what do? I need to make sticks again. That's sort of the plight of a Minecrafter, I guess. All right, there you go. A black banner. That's good. The lava bucket should go here. That leaves 3 more items left. One of them is converting that. Second item I need... Oh yeah, kelp. And I need a piece of leather. All right, I'll just grab that. Better grab the crafting bench too, since I'm going to need that as soon as I find the leather. Okay, cattle, cattle, cattle. All right, yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Right up there. Hopefully it'll drop some of that. And it... All right. Well, that's one way to take care of a creeper. Now, let's... Okay, I've got 8 of them now, so that's good. None of those. Let's go in there, and let's see. Okay, there's a horse armor. Perfect. Alright, that is everything done except for the stuff that needs the ocean. So that means heading out to the north, where we have established at the very beginning that we had an ocean. Oh, and oh, I don't need the squid anymore because I found a naturally occurring black sheep. But if I didn't, then that would have been very important. Let's get by that skeleton. Yeah. Down this way. And as I said, Ed, there is no way I am going to, for the sake of a bit of mobility, use something as dangerous as fire. I'm sorry, I just don't like playing with fire. I have no trouble playing with lava. Came in handy this time because it was easy to get a lava bucket as a result of it. But no, fire, It's just that I don't care how fast it makes you go. It's fire. The stuff that has... Something that has always proven my bane in getting killed. That right. I know some people... I think the ones who love offensive spells, though, are going to really love that alternative. Let's see. Hey, yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, I've got all this food here, so that's good. Right. Now, the reason why I'm trying to do this in only 2 episodes is because there is a new challenge that it is starting this month called Are You Hardcore? And we'll see if I'm able to do it. And in this new challenge, the idea is to... There you go. I had no trouble finding the ocean back at the beginning when I didn't have anything to do with it, but is there any... Is this a river or is this a lake? I don't see any fish in it in any case. Because the river tends to have... Oh, that looks like the ocean up there. All right. The rivers tend to have cod in them, while the See, there's some kelp there, so no trouble with the kelp. Just right, there you go. And is this cod? All right, there you go. Okay, there we've got that. So we've got a bucket of cod. That means all I've got left that I need then is maybe dried kelp. If dried kelp is all I need, then that's of course assuming that I picked up kelp in the first place. Let's get rid of the leather. Where is it? It looks like I did not pick up any kelp. Wonderful. Well, then let's just plop this down. Let's plop this down and get some kelp. All right, now I've got kelp. Good one. Now, if I am following this properly, then taking this into my inventory should finish it off. 49 minutes and 8 seconds. Well, that's one way to do it in 2 episodes, is finish it in less than an hour. And hey, that was not one of the tougher ones, but I think it was a little tougher than last week's, where it was mainly finding flowers all over the place. But yes, there we go, up into our little northeast area where we had the water. I don't think this was quite literally an island, but it was very peninsular in its shape at the very least. And that concludes our second Mage Rage for, well, our first Mage Rage for June of 2019, right? And second straight one in under an hour, but I think Ed's probably spending a great deal of his time working on, well, actually, how long he spends on them. Actually, adding the Phantom Nest and stuff like that. Maybe, let's see, obviously not Phantom Nest today. I was wondering is if time constraints and working on Are You Hardcore would make it easier, but no, that wouldn't make it easier. You give some really nasty items to get, and it could make the whole thing really tough. But there you are. That is the Mage Rage for June 2019, where we managed to collect a cod bucket, which right near the end there, a lava bucket, which, all right, lava spell helped in that one a little bit. Water bucket, water spell helped a little bit on that one, though I had plenty of other ways in order to get the water for that. Toughest thing on that whole thing was getting the iron for it. Composter, well, remembering to execute the recipe properly would probably have helped me there a little bit more quickly. But all right, an acacia sign, which that was one of the tricky things to find, was finding the corner that had the acacia in it. Leather horse armor. Finding out that yes, there is a recipe. That's right. They added the recipe, I think, in 1.13. I think is when they got around to it, because I think there originally wasn't a horse armor recipe. And then you had a dried kelp, which is right there at the end. A coal block, which I collect coal anyway, so that's never a hard one to find. And a black banner. Now, I did see some squid, like there's one right down here. So we do have a squid or two in there as if I needed to make some black sheep. So I found some of those earlier. I could have made extra black sheep from the white sheep and had that go a little bit faster. But I think overall, it's a good time. 50 minutes, yes. Never bad when you do it in 50 minutes. But that's it for this week's Mage Rage. And next time we'll see how you do. And hopefully by that time we will also have our first episode of Are You Hardcore up, where I'm supposed to be doing some babysitting. Oh Oh boy, that sounds like it's going to be an ordeal. We'll see if that's the case in the next episode of Mage Rage.